Bonne Maman Advent Calendar, 2025 edition. And I'm not going to read through them all, but on the back it does list all of the flavors with their... Okay, I'm not going to do this for every flavor, but here's what the jars look like. They're 1 ounce. My wife has already had some, so why it's open. Okay, so this is wild blueberry maple syrup. Maple sugar? No, maple syrup spread. Doesn't really smell like much. Not a fan of that one. All right, today's jam is fig cardamom spread. Don't really smell anything. That's okay. I certainly wouldn't buy the full size. All right, today's flavor is plum pear star anise spread. I can smell the star anise. It's faint. And then there's a little sweetness. Okay. I think I might try this one on toast. On some lightly toasted sourdough. Okay. And then I buttered this side. Okay. So plum, pear, star anise. I don't taste any plum. There are bits of fruit in here. That's presumably the plum, but I suppose it could be the pear. Like I said, the star anise was fairly mild when I had it just on its own. With the toast, with and without the toast, I'm getting like a honey flavor with some fruit, but I don't know if there's honey in this, but it feels more like a flavored honey. And the texture reminds me of it too. On the toast, without the butter, I don't like it as much as I liked it plain. But you're probably not going to eat jams just straight up. On the buttered side, it was quite nice. That was enjoyable. But honestly, just some strawberry Smuckers would be, to me, just as enjoyable. So while I do like this, and I'm going to say the flavor gets a pass, I would not seek out a full-size jar if they made it. All right, today's flavor is cherry violet leaves spread. It smells faintly sweet. All right, today's flavor is apple caramel cinnamon spread. Can't really smell anything. Definitely apple, definitely cinnamon. I'm not getting any caramel, but I do like that. I'm gonna try this one on toast. All right, so on this side, just some jam. On this side, I buttered it. I don't love that. It is better with the butter. I'm losing a lot of the specific flavors though. It no longer has the apple cinnamon going on. It is pleasant, but probably wouldn't get a big one of these, but I do like it. All right, today's flavor is apricot lavender spread. It smells faintly of apricot. It starts off with a nice apricot flavor and then ramps up in sweetness. Too sweet for my tastes. This might be good on toast though. Okay, so the bread does help cut down on the sweetness. And now I'm getting the, I'm guessing that's the lavender. It's only a flowery, a floral flavor. And then try it with the buttered side. Okay. That's actually not great with the butter. Like some other flavors, I thought it would, at worst, just be pleasant. So yeah, this one's a fail. All right, today's flavor is caramel coffee spread. It smells like caramel. Not really any coffee. Okay, let's try that on some toast. All right, today I got it on some brioche. Okay, the coffee's a little more prominent and the caramel a little less forward. And then with the addition of the butter, a lot of the flavor kind of melts away and it's just kind of sweet. It's great on its own. Like I could probably just eat it with a spoon, but it's not good on anything by itself. But it does get a pass. All right, today's flavor is white nectarine, peach, lemon verbena spread. I smell the slightest bit of lemon. Okay. It tastes like peach that's been made a little sour. Kind of like that. Let's try it on some toast. All right, so just with toast. I'm getting a more depth of flavor from the jam, but I'm also losing sweetness. And now with butter. Okay, that's nice. I'm still getting a bit of peach. I like it more plain. That's the problem with these. I've yet to find one that I actually want on toast. But the flavor itself definitely gets a pass. Today is Madagascar vanilla caramel spread. Smells like caramel. Oh, that's really good. You know what? None of these have been good on toast, so I think I'm just going to eat this with a spoon. Oh, yes, it gets a pass. All right, today's flavor is wild blueberry lychee rose spread. Don't really smell anything. Okay. Oh. No. No, that's got a weird aftertaste. Fail. Right, today's flavor is pineapple rum vanilla spread. Smells a little like caramel. That's a really nice pineapple. Very bright. I'm tempted to try this on toast, although I imagine it's going to turn out badly. Fuck it. Okay, so just on plain toast so far. And with butter. That is better. But again, it loses a lot of the character. Anyway, the jam flavor itself is definitely a pass. Still nothing to put on toast, though. All right, today's flavor is red currant raspberry. Smells faintly of raspberry. That is very sweet. I can't place those flavors. I guess That might be. I don't love it on its own. So, fail. All right, today's flavor is apricot honey spread. Smells like apricot. That's really nice. I'm not gonna try it on toast though, because that keeps failing for me. But yeah, this flavor gets a pass. Today's flavor is mango ginger spread. Can't really identify that smell. Oh, no. No. All right, today's flavor is orange guava lime spread. I think that's the guava I'm smelling. It's funky. It does taste good though. Tastes like a guava kerns nectar with a little something extra. I don't know if it's the orange, if it's the lime. I like that. That's a pass. All right, today's flavor is orange yuzu grapefruit spread. Can't really smell much. No, that's a fail. All right, today's flavor is pear mandarin cinnamon spread. Smells faintly citrusy. That must be the mandarin. That is funky. I know all these things suck on toast, but I think this flavor might benefit. All right, so just plain toast. No, and with butter. Okay, that is nice, but it's not nice enough. I'm not getting enough of the flavors of this, like I said, versus something like a strawberry Smuckers. So yeah, this flavor is a fail. It was too funky on its own to be enjoyed, and it's not great on toast. Flavor is cherry pink peppercorn spread. I can definitely smell the pepper. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. The pepper is muted, but it's present on the back end. The cherry's sweet. That's interesting. You know what? Got an idea. All right, I'm back. So I'm also recording a video on some carnitas that are just salty and porky. And so I'm gonna try this because I'm getting some barbecue sauce vibes. That is nice. Although I lose the pepper, and then it's just kind of the cherry and the sweetness. Probably wouldn't go out of my way to buy this for this purpose, but that is a nice, and yeah, this flavor definitely gets a pass. All right, today's flavor is mandarin spread. Don't really smell anything. Okay. I prefer marmalade, but that's nice. That gets a pass. Today's flavor is peach black currant. Sichuan pepper spread. It smells vaguely of some sort of fruit. Might be peach. It's definitely peach with something. I'm not sure if it's a black currant. I don't know if it's a Sichuan pepper. Yeah. Anyway, it's nice. I'll give that a pass. Today's flavor is strawberry passion fruit spread. Smells vaguely of strawberry. That's a really nice strawberry. Not as strong as something like a Smucker's, but that is pleasant. That gets a pass. All right, today's flavor is raspberry lychee spread. Smells faintly of raspberry. It's a really nice raspberry flavor. Don't really taste the lychee though, but I get. All right, today's flavor is rhubarb strawberry spread. Smells of strawberry. Oh, it doesn't taste that sour, but it's definitely giving me a sour reaction. Fail. All right, the last flavor is caramel with salted butter spread. Smells slightly of dairy, which makes sense for caramel and butter. That's nice. I'm glad to end this with a absolute pass. Hope you all have a happy holiday, and I won't be uploading videos daily once this one goes up.